Well met. Hello.
Oh. God damn it. I feel like there should have been a new version of this quest. For 601 skill and above. Just running out of everything today.
Hello. Hello.
Boom. Check at the broker just in case.
Looking, yes, hail to you as well. Let's
Oh,
just
actually made some money.
friendship part and get down to business, shall we?
Well met.
Balls. Several balls. Where am I going to find balls? Or I should say, where is the closest place to my balls? To end up referring back to the wiki page for this one because I can never put up my. Oh yeah, this is the crap one, isn't it? I don't like this one. No, that's not where I meant to go at all. Try again. Take two. Uh, rocking all over the world at this point. Right now to the Common Lands. Although my concern here is I seem to have adopted some buff that means every time I hit something, damage? It's kind of annoying. I can't not do damage. It's it's one of these flipping AAs. Is it this one? No, this one. Blessed Armament. Does damage every time. Cast a hostile spell. I want to turn that off. Can I just turn it off temporarily? There used to be a passives thing here that you could. So annoying. Short of swapping AA specs? Just to do this stupid milliards crap. There, I have committed to an AA spec that is unused. Now I feel like a proper noob. But it does mean I can much more easily kill pigs. Or not kill pigs, as the case may be. See? Like that. And then... and then rebuff. Or for some... well, yeah, it'll be all for some flipping treasure thing. Yes, a great grey owl. Actually, I don't think I've got one of those yet. No. I mean, it's arguable whether it was still worth the hassle. It's done. Finished. Now we can actually get back and do what we plan to do, I suppose. Three forlorns? Blimey. Wolf so small. Just needed a screenshot. Right, cool. What are we doing? Delete that. Enter Castle Vakral, Throne of the Yedel. Stable person. Please send me all the way to the end so I don't have to run. Thank you. This door? No. This door. Yes, there it is. I don't know why it's on this door. I don't know why there are two doors. This door only has one option, which is Nightmares of Old. Well, that they could have been spread out a bit better. You feel uplifted by the grace of Norath. Thank you, Grace of Norath. And because why not? Oh, we were going to go and grab that new mercenary, weren't we? Do it after this zone. I think after this zone's done anyway, I think we have to go back out to Mangavi Wastes, so... Ah, yes. The butler did it. Thralled morsel is freed and thanks you by attacking. Dick. Fighting has gained the attention of the royal butler. What a royal pain in the ass. Which version of the butler is this? The easy version or the teleporting version? Oh, the teleporting version. I think this is what it was meant to do the entire time. It's just the beta version. Do it. They'll be scraping your entrails off the walls when I'm through with you. There we go again. Butler goes splat. Yes, when you're doing the sigil things along on the floor there is a little message in the in-game chat window about the butler obviously lying as she eyes, and then it gives you a direction that you need to face towards. Are you really doing 1 billion damage, or am I reading those numbers? No, you are reading those numbers correctly. That is many damage numbers. Yes, many billions. I mean, yes. So this particular zone or instance I'm in at the moment is it's a solo zone, but it's filled with heroic things. So when you zone in, your character gets a buff that ups all your stats to match as if you were a full group, basically. So you technically do a lot more damage anyway. It's basically instead of populating the zone with solo stuff, so they just carry on populating it with heroic mobs and just make you more powerful. So, but to be fair, even outside of this zone, some of the abilities, yes, are hitting for billions. I mean, there are people in the top end of the game on proper DPS characters hitting it on with some abilities. I think they are hitting the trillions. That's how bonkers it is. It's stupid. Yeah, as much as I think almost everybody playing the game would really like to see a stat squish and just an overall squish in not only the damage numbers you're doing, but the stats on items like this, where it's thousands of primary stats and tens of thousands of the blue stats, and just squash them all down and make them smaller. I mean, that is part of the reason why the characters do so much damage, is because of those ridiculously inflated numbers on everything. I mean, maybe it's one of those in hindsight.
You follow me. They all
in hindsight, perhaps even the devs wish they could have done something different back in the day. But now it's done, it kind of has to. You got to commit to it. It's not really sort of redoing, basically reworking the entire game from ground upwards. It's going to be very hard to get away from that, which realistically the team just does not have the power to be doing, I don't think. Short of some of Amazon coming along and buying up the franchise, but even then it's like, no, just start a new game, quite frankly. And thank you for the follow, by the way. Much appreciated. This room's had a little bit of a facelift since I last came in here. Some more furniture in here. I love burning stuff. I guess the wizard is the closest. Just kind of an elemental mage, I suppose. The conjurer sort of has some of that as well, but it's more of a pet class. It's a kind of, I guess, more geomancer, like Earth. Has a bit of everything, with the Earth, Wind, Fire, and God knows what else. Whereas I think the wizard is where their abilities are magic based. They are usually, I was going to say fire and lightning. Not really played a wizard myself in any great length. Also, I love these smoky peacock feathers at the back. That's very much a throwback to Desert of Flames, that one. Cool. Right. Anyway, we need to kill this named. Which, if I remember... Especially when you don't have a great deal of DPS. In this order do I summon? Right, so we've got to remember, with future summonings, this This wretch is always the first one to die. I mean, there are 26 classes. Wretch dead. Now, little skeleton. So, the next summon is the same thing. Wretch first, then little skeleton, and then whatever the third one. That's a problem. No, I need to kill that one. But she's in the bubble. Whose idea was that? Oh, this has gone horribly wrong. There, come on. Hopefully, this isn't on a timer. It wasn't a timer last time I did it, but I haven't seen any messages about timers this time around. Well, I think there's one more summoning circle thing. Please don't. Okay, I think we're okay this time. It's not in one of the flipping bubbles. I've done it again. This keeps. Mercenary. Shiny! Oh. You've been shiny. I haven't seen you around these parts for ages and ages and ages and ages. This game seems like it's kind of like WoW with the casting times and stuff. Yes, I mean they basically WoW and EQ2 was released within 2 weeks of each other in 2004, so definitely share some similarities and shared maybe some devs as well. I haven't been around any parts for ages now. What have you been up to? We were moving, right? I think last time you came here. Right, so with that name dead, on to the last room. The throne room. What a puppy, oh god. Wow, there goes all your time then. definitely going to give the game a shot when you get home. I'm glad to hear that. You can try the game for free if you want to as well. There is a free-to-play version of it. A few limitations on what you can do on the free-to-play, but it's not too bad, and it gives you a good idea of whether you want to commit to the game or not. Oh, shiny. Something that's right up your alley. It's a shiny. It is indeed. An animated shiny. This exact moment in time, no, I'm playing on the EU server, so you wouldn't find me running around. I have been known to play on the it's the US-based progression server, but we're not doing so at the moment. May end up hopping back over there, to be fair, at the end of January when the next content drops for it. But yeah, for the time being, we're playing on the EU server. Yes, that's the other one as well, Shine. Needless to say, we got a couple more emote slots given to us, so... I think technically I've still got a couple more emote slots I could use, but I didn't know what to really do with them. Yeah, at the time we were complaining about Quo and his stupid trade skill gathering obsession quest, so it just seemed appropriate to have an emote dedicated to it. It's like, no, Quo, you go and do it yourself, you lazy bum. You may as well just download the line from the website directly. If you you can technically download it via Steam, but all I think the Steam version does is it just launches the launch pad that you would get from the website anyway. So there's no. I don't think there's any advantage of doing it either way, to be honest. Yeah, I do quite like the new expansion. I mean, I've not really done massive amounts of it. I've only really been doing like the solo content. I'm not sure whether I'm going to be brave enough to do the heroic stuff. I don't know. To be fair, my character still has a ways to go, a few upgrades to get yet before I can even attempt the heroic stuff, because there is like a minimum minimum stat that you need to achieve before you can even go into a heroics, because otherwise you're just doing you're not doing any damage at all. So. Yeah, there's just nothing to do on Kaladin at the moment. The huge delay in expansion, it was pointless. That's what I was saying. The next content doesn't really drop until the end of January, January the 25th, I think. I might go back then. If there's any players left by that point. I mean, I think I saw Bone mentioning in the Discord that like EU Prime Time, which I guess is like now-ish, there's barely 100 players on some days, so I think everybody, especially, I mean, probably not helped by the fact that this content is now released and available for the live servers, right? So those people who don't mind have probably done exactly what I've done, where they've come over to a live server and started running through this content. I think by the time the end of January comes around, people will go back to Paladin and maybe then have a play through some of the new stuff that's available at that point. But for now, plenty to do here. I think the second day of the expansion, the first zone that you come across for this expansion had 8 versions. I think there was like Savannah Expanse 8 or something like that. There's quite a few people trying it out on the day. Obviously, the player base is somewhat spread over the various zones since then, so. Wow, there's always a few in every community, right? It's like to cause trouble. But there's usually a reasonable amount of people on the official EQ2 Discord as well. So that's not necessarily a bad place to ask questions if you ever need to do so. The general chat in there is usually relatively healthy. Probably just ignore the PvP crowd, and then you'll be okay. I don't know what it is about PvP, but it just attracts that crowd. I'm sure most people, to be fair, are perfectly fine. Your intrusion has woken the Lord. Uh-oh. Lord Mayong. There will be no songs about you. There will be no telling of your tale, for it ends here. No, I'm very much the same. I don't. MMORPGs is general no. I just no to PvP. I just stick to the PvE stuff. Thanks. If I want a PvP, I'll go play an FPS or something like that. That's really designed from the ground up to be a PvP game. I was a god, and you still attack me. Not sure about God, but okay. Or Vishra. Come on, you dozy mercenary, get your butt over here. With Vishra's sacrifice, Mayong loses his cloak of immortality. Oh. No, this is a proper server. Yes, yeah, this is the latest expansion that released last week. I will kill you one way or another. No, you won't, actually. I'm going to kill you instead. This is not the win you assume. You've simply delayed your doom. And then he turns into a cloud of bats and disappears. Damn you! Cheat! Cheating mother trucker. The only downside about this zone is there's no bloody loot to it. There are ads. I mean, that's a new one on me. I've not seen any ads. Oh, to be fair, there are. I mean, there was a EverQuest and EverQuest 2. I think Instagram accounts were created. So I mean, we'd all like to see a lot more advertising. Try and lure some new players in, and it's just been very hard to convince the Daybreak bosses to do so. Right, Tavian. Did not know if I would ever see you again. You almost didn't. Leon caught me. He almost tore me in half. He was about to. Risha, one of his animated minions within his room, attacked Mayong. He sacrificed himself. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. He did unbeat her, but he didn't in here. I feel like that has been bugged since the mission version of that zone was put in, I think. So that text is now completely wrong. Anyway, that's that quest done. I think we are almost finished. Did you try out New World? No, I didn't try New World at all. I have not set one foot 1 minute inside of New World since it is launched. Return to High Oracle Achala in Svani Expanse. Okay. Yeah, so you get to the new content just via the normal world bell, thankfully. There's no like flipping must go visit some particular thing item in the world and click on, or can only get there via flipping druid portal or aspire or anything like that. Just like straight off the world bell onto the docks, job done. Nice and easy. And then this is where you end up. Oh, and if you do the trade skill timeline for the new expansion, this is the mount that you get as a reward. Just for anybody who hasn't seen it, it's a unique take on a mount. So you don't so much ride it as you do just hang on for dear life, which I think is kind of cool. Yeah, you need to when you're hanging on with those claws. That's High Oracle. His throngs of vampire progeny, just govern that accompanies him, have been there since before the first Kinema arrived. Ones who slew the invaders from another world. Sisters and arrived and began our holy mission to cleanse the land. God, and witches and cleansing and speak with Queen Antonia in Kinos. Oh, bloody hell. What is it with these signatures? They almost always end up with you going back and speaking with the Queen. I haven't played either of those three, actually. I almost tried some Terror one day, but then decided not to. And to your earlier question, yes, I think New World does have some things in common with Black Desert. It is. They did focus a lot around the PvP side. In fact, it's kind of one of the weaker points people have like commented on when they've tried New World, that the PvE game isn't particularly. There's not much of it at the moment. It's very much focused around getting, I think, the PvP side of the game kind of up and running and balanced and. Just going to nip AFK for 30 seconds. I will be right back. And back. Very quiet today. Where is everybody? Why is Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. trending on Twitter? No. Random people talking about it. The character a gnome? No, you cheeky bugger. It's a dwarf. A gnome. It's heresy.
Hello.
My stalwart champion of the people, how it pleases me to see you. I've just returned from a faraway journey to the newfound continent of Vetrovia. Vampires have been feeding off discordant energies, the result of an invasion that occurred there back in the Age of Turmoil. Aeon's power growth comes from a different source. He is now Ashti's. Oh, bleh, I hate that name. An Ashti Soul. Wretched Queen. Nathaniel, help us. No, I don't think he's going to be helping us anytime soon. Priests of the Undying accompanying him now, reanimating the dead for his dark desires. Which brings me to you specifically. One of the several reanimated dead I encountered in his castle, Your Grace. Field Marshal Vishra was one of them. I actually didn't realise until I did this storyline in beta that the Vishra, the character of Vishra in this, was the Queen's father. I had no idea. I don't remember it ever being mentioned in the texts. When you're working your way through the Kinos City timeline, Vishra plays a part in that as well. And I think in the Cobalt Scar timeline stuff as well from way back when, I'm sure he played a big part in that. And I don't remember it ever being mentioned in the relationship between them, but I might be wrong. As we all know with quest text, sometimes it's very lengthy and you don't necessarily want to stand there and read it all. You'd rather just click through and get on with the damn thing. So, roger that, laddie. Roger that. Have a good day, and hopefully I will catch you next time. Cool. Visions of Vetrovia raids account unlock 1. This account flag enables the ability for the player to have access to anything that an alternate character can earn in regards to having completed the access requirements rewarded. I have no idea what that just said. I think it means you've now unlocked raids for your entire account. So you don't have to do the entire signature line on alts if you don't want to. And we got a Fable Charm as well. Which is a very nice one, by the way. Fabled 125. It shall replace our garden rake. I think we can also equip this other blue adorn I got the other day into it. I don't know whether it's really worthwhile. I'll probably forget to click the damn thing and activate it, but at least it's on an item. Like, achievements. Oh, for some reason I thought that achievement gave you something else. I seem to have missed a quest. House of Tully. Tully? House of Tool? House of something. Don't know. Text is so bloody small I can barely read it. To the wiki. House of... It's Ethereum. Good evening, Ethereum. Apparently that quest is out in Forlorn. Yeah, I'm doing okay, thank you. I have a bowl of something that my brain has forgotten the name of. Oh my god. Oh, it's gone. Nom noms. Noms. Yes! Thank you, Professor Rolls. I don't like I said it to myself like not 10 minutes ago and it just went boop. It really is. Right. Quest I'm missing for the achievement. It should be here somewhere. Okay. There are multiple quests I'm missing apparently. How are you doing, Ethereum? How's your pipe situation? It's undead growlers in Somber Acre. Oh god. Do you have to break out a dehumidifier or whatever? Gather bars of Neelectrum in Forlorn Steps and Acrid Loft. Well, this is Forlorn Steps. Oh yeah, there we are. Glowing bars of metal on the floor. It's true. It's a very littered area, this one. Speaking of, I did pick up the weekly trade skill, so we probably should do that at some point. It's worth quite a lot of points, realistically, so it's too much work, is it? It's basically just repeating one of the quests from the actual kind of main timeline. So. Ooh, shiny. Giveth to me your bars of something. Okay, we're done. We're done with bars of something. Don't need any more. We need to hunt undead growlers in Somber Acre, which I think is this way. Of course, when you actually want them, there are none to be found. Oh yes, Ethereum. Shiny did actually stop by earlier. I don't know whether she's still here. She managed to find 5 minutes from her crazy schedule. Stop by the channel. Yeah, I think you did. Just super busy by the sounds of it, with house and jobs and new puppy. Right, that's that quest done. Go back and hand that in. That should be another achievement complete. Oh yeah, we just before you got here, I did finish the main signature line. So that was the whole that stupid castle zone with Mayong at the end. And no loot whatsoever. So the quest that you actually go into the castle and come up against Mayong is the reward for that is a fabled ring. That one. Which is bad. But then he gives you another quest after that to basically go back and speak to Queen Antonia, who then gives you that. Suffix title: Victor of Vetrovia, with a bonus prestige point. Except, I think there's a prestige point I've already spent. Is this just the same quest again? It is. Okay. That's another achievement, though. Which, from the quests thing, just leaves 2 more. Just leaves that no guts, no gory. Which I think is back out in Svani. So we'll get around to doing that at some point. Might do it tonight. Let's see if I can do this running around, clicking on things first. I'm curious to see what you actually get from the weekly, you see. Because the only time I ever did the weekly was once on Vita, and there were no rewards for it. So. 4 sides? Ah, shiny yellow. Yay, sides, indeed. There's always room for science. Oh, I get the feeling I'm not the only one doing this. I think everybody might be doing it. The satisfying dings of the quest journal. Going a bit mad. Ding, 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 ding. It's just basically like the bloody new version of Gathering Obsession, really, isn't it? think maybe I did underestimate slightly just how much of each thing you needed. It's actually far more than you need when you were working your way through the normal trade skill signature line. Like, I think the main signature line has you doing like 30 wooden scraps, for example, whereas this is 75. I don't know what you need to make at the end of it. Probably like an army of things. I'm not even sure I want to look at my inventory. I imagine it's an absolute flipping mess at the moment with all these flipping bits in it. It's everywhere. Gone all over the bags. Oof. Science goes. It's quite a project. I tell you what, we've done about half of that. Let's go off, do a solo zone, and then we can maybe come back and do some more of it, because there's only so much running around and clicking on things on the ground I can probably do
Salutation.
before we all lose our brain minds and go completely Starkgrave and bonkers. So I do have another quest to go and do the Rosy Reverie Zone, so may as well do that one. Kill two birds with one arrow, as the game keeps telling me. I think that is then all of the quests out in Forlorn finished. Once we've done that one. I think. And back. Right. We've got a new weekly. The Dracker's Descent. I don't know if we're going to do that today. And Rosy Reverie. Right, cool. Break out the mercenary just because. See if we can pick up a few more upgrades from in here and maybe be a shiny or two. And then we'll continue our science experiment. A small chest? Oh, yes. We need the bones, don't we? Some of these jars are empty, so you have to put bones in them to fill them up. And then you can pick up the full ones, which updates the quest. Don't really see quests. Don't really see chests drop that much. So even a small chest, it's like, what's in the chest? Unfortunately, it's just silly quest items and nothing really interesting. Yeah. Numbers everywhere. Many large numbers. The mobs have to stand like flipping as if they're socially distancing or something over here. Great for human beings, not so great for Throlic servants. Pick up the old speedster from underneath the desk here and the rocking horse over here. just in case we do need them on the last named. Not the last named, the next named. Right. It's halfway on the jars. The rest of them must be downstairs. Alright. On in. Oh, butler boy over there. Probably does work out a little bit quicker, to be fair, if you do actually replace the items. Alright, what do we get? Vetrovia Butler's Belt. I've seen that one before, although it's not something I want to be using, but my crappy pair of shoulders. Right. The most important question. Where's my shining? Ah, there it is on the desk. Heck. Oh. Wasn't even one I needed. I didn't miss any things in there, mate. Next up, Crazy Bat Lady. It's like the Crazy Cat Lady, except with bats. Don't ask. God, we accidentally killed all the bats. And now we've got vampires! Oh, it's bats again. Oh, no, dead anyway. Right. Between my AoEs and the hammer AE auto attacking, they go down pretty quick. Alright, crappy chest piece, which we won't be using, and a crappy weapon, which we also won't Again, important question. Where's my damn shiny? Ah, there it is, up the end with the werewolves. Again. And it was an empty jar instead of a full up jar. So you have to dip the bones in and then pick it up when it's full. Another one here. Again, empty. Yeah, got enough bones to finish the quest off. And with all those down, it's time for the named, which are some very cool looking werewolves. Some crazy masks and armor on. I think they've been boxing or something, or hand wraps. Need more buffs to buff my hammer. What is that? Gavi? Oh, it's another piece of mercenary gear. I'm a mercenary. Get more equipped than I am. 75. 300. Nice. actually don't mind the occasional blue mercenary gear coming from chests. It's not like it replaces a piece of player equipment, so kind of a nice bonus to see every now and then, to be fair. Okay. Wow, my shiny luck has been terrible today. Game of chess, anybody? Oh, probably should have got the hammer out at the beginning, to be honest, when there was a lot of mobs up. What can you do? I don't know if he's the same chessboard thing that you fight in Shadow Destiny of Elias? No, it wasn't, was it? It was the halfway point of Shadow Odyssey, maybe the icy flipping keep or whatever the hell that zone is. Overly sized chessboard in that zone as well. That's got a blooming king that you have to kill. All fall down. Oh. Shiny. How many bones we got left? We've got 3 bones left. Don't know how many bones it takes to fill a thing. Or is it just 1? Oh, that's okay then. We should be okay. As long as we can find the last jar, which is... Oh, this one. Done. To answer my question, yes, we did have enough bones. We actually had 1 spare. Right, I think that is now the last quest done in 4. Aside from the weekly trade skill one, of course. I'm going to do something crazy and attack Roseblood first instead of attacking the other one first. What happens? Just to be different. What could possibly go wrong? Welcome back. What did you miss? Basically the entirety of Rosy Reverie, I think. That's you came back for the end, so. The best bit. Wow, yeah, arguably, maybe. In time to get rid of the gardeners. Sorry, the horticulturalists. It's like calling a chef a cook, I suppose, I don't know. Oh. What? Apparently the gnomes are actually vampires. Who knew? Swing, hammer, swing! once we handed this, well, once we finished this, we then need to go and hand the quest in back at the beginning of Forlorn. Finish that off, then probably head out to Mangavi Wastes from there and maybe pick up the mercenary we looted yesterday. If we can find it. What's in the box? Oh, that's that charm item we've literally just thrown away. Okay. Ah! It's the old sailback Nora familiar. Oh, who has been nerfed to a treasured one? I think when we picked that was the really buggy one we picked up on beta, where he didn't quite make up his mind whether he was a sailback Nora, a wolf, or some bug thing or insect or something. Yes. So you can have one of those following you around if you want, which I like the look of, to be fair. But I think because he's only treasured, he's going to be fairly rubbish from terms of stats. So it's probably not actually one we'll use. Currently using the duck. Wisecracker the duck. Oh, actually, even the duck at level 6 actually does have worse stats than the treasured Nora, who's not been leveled at all. Oh. Oh. Well, there you go, that's a thing. Or Quackers, he's going to get replaced already by a treasured one, no doubt. I don't know where the other ones drop. I want to. Was the Stork the one that was in the collector's edition? Maybe. I'm sure there was a familiar in there. Maybe the other ones are then just in game somewhere. Yeah, I guess I should be swapping this over. Go. Rather than follow us around for a little bit. I not really going to level him too much. I think I'm going to wait until see if we can get hold of maybe one of the legendary familiars or something. No, not the. I think the gorilla is a celestial one. It's like top of the flipping line or something. I don't. To be fair, I don't know where the rest of them come from. I don't know whether they're just maybe they're rare. It drops in heroic and raid zones or something. I don't know. Yeah, I think the where's the familiar's gone again? Yeah, the gorilla is a celestial one, along with the marsh trap vanquisher, which is cool. I'd like to have one of those. That'd be pretty cool. So yeah, they're both celestial ones. I'm probably never ever going to see those personally. And then you've got the little Karupa whelp, which is a fabled one. Stalk is a fabled one, and then you've got two legendary ones, which is the wolf and the deer, that's the trade skill one from the beta. So I'm definitely not going to be getting that one on this character. Actually, I think I still have it in my claim window. Could get it on this character. He says. Yes, there it is. How does that compare with the one we're using currently? Oh. It's exactly the same stats as the treasured one. There's no difference. Except obviously this one has a bunch of stuff that is trade skill only to do with harvests. Yeah. I don't know whether I'd ever use the trade skill portion of that on any character specifically. Like, I suppose I just may as well claim it on this character because it's meh. I mean, realistically, I'm going to put the most time into this character on live anyway. I might play the other alts a bit every now and then, but this is my kind of main character, so. It is kind of annoying. It's one of those things that you wish had just been one per character type thing, because it's like, well. And you can never get it again. Yeah, screw it. To be fair, the adventure one I claimed on my Zerka because that was the healer mercenary, and I was like, I'm not going to need a healer mercenary with my healer character, so I may as well just claim that adventure one on the Berserker. So I may as well have the trade skill one on this one. Why the hell not? Has that gone straight into my? Where did that go? Oh, there it is. In a box. All things in a box. Okay, well, I guess we may as well use that one instead then. Right. Out of curiosity, stats on the other legendary one. See, that legendary one actually has better base stats at level 1. Which is kind of what I expected from the trade skill one, to be fair. Because it is legendary. I feel like that other one should have been treasured. Just with the trade skill stats on. Oh. Right, you. Oh, hello, you've got another quest. Ah, no guts, no gory. That's exactly what I was looking for, actually. That's the quest I need to complete for the other achievement. Nice. And oh, that it goes into Caverns of the Forsaken, so I need to do that other zone. Before we do that, I need to do some more of this trade skill gathering. Oh, I can't see them anymore because we've been in combat. Did we say there was you could buy the thing again from What's her face in the basement? No? No. Yes. Yeah, wolf disguise thing. It's on one of the merchants, isn't it? I'm sure it is. What's the banker doing up there? Interesting place for a banker. Hello. Nope. Oh, it's a fuel merchant. Oh, okay. Try again. Blimey. I suppose there's nothing really in today's money, is it? I still see platinum like, yeah, for God's sake, that's crazy money. Right, what have we got left to do? Metal, roots, wood, cobwebs, cocoons. Werewolf stuff, not bottles. Bones? Yeah, bones. Dem bones, dem bones. I assume you... Did you finish the weekly in the end? What did you get as a reward from yours? Recipe for a bow? I mean, it sounds utterly useless. Unless suddenly crafted things are actually worth crafting. Oh, kind of like that weird thing I got yesterday from something. Can't remember whether that was the daily trade skill thing or something else. It's like it's just a pattern. You need the recipe to be able to make it. So on its own, it's kind of useless, and I have absolutely no idea where the recipe comes from. And to be honest, that one with ability model, I don't know whether you necessarily want to use anyway. I don't think you can even sell it either. No. I mean, it's heirloom, so I guess you could trade it to another character if you wanted, but you know, can't. So. Great. Do with that now. That'll probably be sat around in my inventory forevermore until I finally go, you know what? I can't be bothered with this anymore and just delete it. I could definitely see myself doing that eventually. Go, what the hell is this? Where is it from? And what am I meant to do with it? Delete. Yeah, there. Just wood, roots, and bones left. I'll probably end up with some bloody recipe or something I can't fricking scribe. You know, what a waste of bloody time that was. Done. Roots and bones. Roots done. Two more. Two more bones. Oh, that's metal. Roots. Roots. Wolf. Them bones, them bones. Done. Craft a werewolf mask. 0 of 2. Maybe. Possibly. At some point in the future. I'm on server! It's just sat there doing nothing. think it's dead, Jim. I think I've killed the zone server. Still waiting for zone server. What have I done? What I tried to do was zone in. Official Discord hasn't lit up yet with, oh my god, the server's dead, so I'm guessing it's just me. If it's not the zone server, it's the URE. That's very true. Not a truer word. I think it's dead. The wonderful, helpful tips at the top of the screen are still cycling around, so it's not completely frozen, but I'm not sure whether I've killed Renfrey's basement or whether I've just killed the zone server in general. Might just have to close the game and relaunch it. But like when things go on for this long, not having done anything, it's like you've been stuck in it and someone's forgotten about you and you're just left there. No. Kill it. Kill it with fire. Try again. Now I'll probably tell me my characters have been already in the zone. Please wait a minute or something. It says I'm actually in Renfrey's basement. That's worked okay that time. Yes. Uh-huh. Assume you have to craft more than just these two items. It's going to be one of those where you craft the two and then ask you to craft something else. Yeah, we thought so. Ocean of pre-peak attraction. Yeah, character just snuck into the zone behind my back and just didn't tell me. He's like, yeah, just going to zone in and put my feet up and have a break from all that running around harvesting. Ornamental sarcophagus. Hmm. Oh, well, would be if we had some coal. You Ziggy. You know, I am semi-amazed that when you were doing quests initially down here for Renfrey, that one of the quests wasn't something to do with cleaning up the corner here and getting rid of this pile of crap. Right. Quest done. 20 tokens, and what's in the box? Yes? Online kinda AFK camping Santa Glud, and someone in general chat said, I quit back in DOV and just resubbed. Can someone tell me what expansion run and how to get to it? Oh, was that on Kaladin, Shiny? Oh god, that is awkward. I hate to break it to you, buddy, but it's still Destiny of Ellis. We've got exactly nowhere. So what did I get out of that? I got a recipe scroll for a blood-wrought symbol of the sepulchral might. Which is what exactly? Oh, it's a symbol. Stats-wise, it's quite nice, but it's a fucking symbol that I would probably never use. And what do you need? Unbound Ways symbol. Oh, let me try that again. Blood. Unbound blood wrought weapon. Wait, I have a blood wrought weapon mold. Oh, that's that thing. Okay, so you get those from the thing as well. I wonder what the unbounded ways symbol. As you say, I assume that's something from a heroic or something maybe. And then oh, I think that's rare ore, rare metal, isn't it? 10 lined ore. 10, so 10 rare metals. The mold, some random symbol we've got no idea where that comes from or how rare it is. What a redfin pickerel? Is that rare fish? Maybe could be. I don't think I've got a rare fish from fishing because I've not done that much fishing. So, all for it is level 125 fabled. To be fair, 330 resolve. That's quite nice. It's just oh, why did it have to be a symbol? God damn it. I mean, it's okay, I suppose. Do the daily. Oh, you still have to go. So even though I've got like a bunch of spares in my bags from that weekly we've just done, I still have to go actually gathering stuff for the daily as well, even though I've got the things in my bag. can I just zone out? And it will go, oh, you actually got all that stuff. Loading UI resources, please wait. No. God, well, I'm not doing the daily now anyway, but I was curious. Yeah. I'm gonna go see if we can find that mercenary. And then I might head back into Forlorn and do the Caverns of the Forsaken solo zone, so I can finish off that No Guts, No Gory quest. Now, if I remember rightly, one of the improvements they made to the mercenaries for this expansion was that you could search the mercenaries. Oh, here we are. So these are the two we've got. I guess they use surface to the top. Which there are a lot of them. So Bellica is the one I was after. Frank is the treasured one, so theoretically it has less stats. So you can click on waypoint and there he is. Oh, she is actually, I think, this one. This is the one we saw on beta, actually. Hello! Okay, before I buy that one, I want to strip this one of his gear. Sorry, buddy, you're going in the bin. You're getting replaced. The doll with the dolly, who already has double the hit points without even being leveled. Maybe she'll do some damage. Who knows? Okay. Let's go give her a test run. Public quest will begin soon. Oh. Yeah, but no one does public quests. They've been nerfed into the... Well, not nerfed, but the rewards are to the point where no one just wants to do them. So for someone like me who would like to do them at least once for the achievement and for the coins that they drop, just it's impossible because no one else wants to do them. Which is a shame. This one's kind of cool in the zone. It's a three-headed dragon that spawns in that lake. I feel like everybody's just given up on them already. Somehow I don't think I can solo it. Where the one in Forlorn spawns. Because on beta it spawns like right down here in the corner. And the only way to get to it was to get flipping Kroll to teleport you to it. Which I assume is not the case anymore.
Well met.
If there's a teleport door that appears in one of the corners at the end here. Maybe when the public quest is actually up. I don't know. I've not actually seen it spawn yet. Right. What was the thing we were doing? Caverns of the Forsaken. Get this quest finished, because then that's 3 achievements in one day. I can then say I have achieved. I mean, technically I could say I have achieved 3 times in a row if I wanted to, but I'm not going to. Right, Belika. Crazy. What even are you? I don't... Some sort of zombie doll Zerker. It's kind of scary looking. Oh god. Oh god, her entire jaw moves. That's very scary. Caverns of the Forsaken, we can delete one. To be fair, at level 2, I don't really expect her to do anything. Dominating him. Yes, she is. She is total domination. Complete and utter domination. I'm not sure what I should be feeling, honestly. Automod's gone on holiday. Shh, don't tell anyone. So, I actually don't get the Automod thing. That's what happens when you start trying to base things on random algorithms. It blocks the word got, but the word dominating is fine. Has anybody watched Die Hard yet? You know, being as we're getting close to Christmas. I feel like it's something everybody should be doing, you know? Roger that, Shiny! Thanks very much for stopping by and some time out your day. Best of luck with all the real lifing, and best of luck with the new puppy. Yeah. Hopefully catch you again soon. Remember, we have shiny emotes here. Thank you, Ethereum. Cypheria's Shackle. Well, most of this loot's now going to be rubbish. What did you ask we were watching? Oh, Die Hard. Christmas film. Wait until Christmas. Oh, okay. I'm out, yeah. Can't argue with that. Right. Sounds like you've got a lot of film watching to be doing on Christmas Eve, or close to Christmas. Can we get away with Die Hard 2 as well? That's technically set at Christmas time. Santa Claus movie. Yeah, next it'll be the blooming snowman or whatever, won't it? Oh, just die, you stupid skeleton. Thank you. Elf. It's not very traditional. I mean, it's not new, but comparison with some of them is quite new. I've seen that once before. To be fair, I don't really watch many Christmas movies. They're usually flipping boring. The gift of being the right mind for it. It was time. Exactly. Both Christmas and action. What more could you want? It's not exactly something I watch every year, but I think I did actually watch it last year, to be fair. Or by this year. Gonna finish on the 23rd? No, 22nd. And then the Book of Boba Fett starts on the week after. Star Wars for Christmas. No, I don't think so. I think it's completely separate. It's kind of its own standalone thing. I think maybe I'm not 100% certain. I haven't actually finished The Mandalorian yet. I'm 3 episodes into season 2. Maybe it's something I should finish before even starting to think about the Boba Fett. Yeah, because to be fair, he does make a cameo appearance, I think, doesn't he, in The Mandalorian? I think it was like the first episode of the second season or something. You see, like, I don't know actually whether it is him, because they don't. It's like at the back of a camera shot or something like that as it's passing along some sand dunes. And you're like, was that who I thought it was? Or I don't know, they don't hold on it for very long. So to be fair, it could be a follow-on from that. Oh, mercenary gloves. That's, can't wear gloves yet. If you fancy a bit of a planet Earth exploration thing, I noticed there was the new thing on Nat Geo with Will Smith. I can't remember what it's called now, like exploring Earth or something like that. It seems to be the new in thing. Is take a top film celebrity and stick them in some weird documentary type series. Yeah, I haven't had a chance to sit down and look at it yet. It's out now. I think rather than doing one a week with that, they just released them all at one go. Last week, I think. I think there's another one coming out in the new year or something with Chris Hemsworth instead. I don't know whether I got the wrong end of the stick, but it sounds like the Marvel series Secret Invasion might be getting worked on at the moment. Oh, if the celebs something to do, yeah, it's true. Yeah. Bored during their off days. Oh, it's 2022. I can't remember whether that was one of those ones that they hadn't announced the dates for yet. I just saw something on Twitter. Samuel L. Jackson mentioning that he was over in London doing something for it, I think. Right, come on then, you smelly named. Let's get cracking. Beasts! Stomp these pests! Very nice, is it? What have I ever done to you other than beat you around the head with a hammer? This will be the last one. Yeah, some things have been given dates and some things haven't. Right, the mercenary's already got that help. And Gavi mercenary helm with DPS and flurry. Yes. Yes, same one. Now transmute it. No, you can't. You mother trucker. It's not no value though. Hopefully I can sell it. Right. What else was that? Wrist with health and mitigation increase on. No. Thank you. They're gonna pass on that. Powders for days. Yeah. Let's give one of those eyes. Ah, collection complete. Come on, Dolly. I know you're going to die on this fight anyway because you'll stand still and you'll get jumped and sit on by a very heavy flipping Oregon. Get ready for a splatted merc. Come on, hurry up. Chop chop. Don't have all day. It's easy for her to get aggro, isn't it? Because she's got that domination thing on me, which is basically the Pally's flipping aggro transference. Ah, they tossed around. Oh, I can't. What the hell is going on? Ah. She got squashed. Not today, Mother Chalaka. Thank you very much. Is that unseen or stare folk? Ah, stupid secondary thing. Don't care. Go away. Where's my shiny? There it is. Go. Oh, for the broker. It's in the box. Two crappy things I can't use. Excellent. Good, good. But we did finish the quest, did we? Yes, we did. And that was actually one tick off the adventuring weekly as well. So tick. 4 more zones to do for that one. Probably do a good chunk of those, if not all of them, tomorrow, maybe. Right. That should be achievement complete. Yes. Yes. Visionary Dungeon Master and Spoils of Vetrovia. Oh, technically it was 2 achievements. Huzzah! And a bonus prestige point as well. More health, please. What's this? EverQuest flag. Plenty of visions. Bonus prestige. What the hell is that? Oh, a weapon? Fabled weapon. Hello, fabled weapon. I didn't realise there was things for that. Nice. What does that look like? Oh, hello, large glowing sword. Yes, please. That looks good. I like that. It's not something a dwarfy would normally wear, but I'll go with it. Very, very pointy, yes. Yeah, well, yes, sure. If that's what you want to take out of it. It's very pointy. I mean, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Of course, all of those things didn't have rewards when we did them on beta, so I didn't actually realise things had been attached to them, to be fair. More resolve. I think I'm closing in on the minimum required for flipping heroics. Still got a little way to go though. Quests. I think that's all the quests done. Yeah, all the quest achievements done. Tick. Big tick off the list. How are we doing on the exploration front? Lots of things to do there, although a lot of them are heroic zones. So that ain't ever happening. Probably. We've still got some of the overland ones to do though. Which is not surprising because I think a lot of the points of interest in the overland zones are the ones I haven't gone to because they're the ones that have the red books and the purple shinies. So I knew I was going to end up doing those anyway somewhere near the end when I actually have access to do that. So, of course, I actually need to do the quest that starts that whole red ghost book thing first, which I can now do because you have to do the signature first. That's one of those post-signature. You think you finished, but actually, there's more to do. I think there's still some solo zones as well, to be fair. I've not done all of the solo zones even because you don't need to do all of them for the signature line. So the only ones I've really done is the ones that I've been asked to do for the signature so far. Still achievements to chase down. Can't wait, the big dog. Yes. Which one was that? Can't remember without... Was that the Suite of Screams? I think it was. That's the last room in the Suite of Screams. And yes, I haven't done that zone at all yet. But damn it. I'm looking for metal and wood. Nope, not bones. I don't need bones. No, that's bones. Bone. Is there one out in Mangavi I haven't done yet as well? Or did I end up doing both of those? No, I did both of those, I think. Don't know whether there's what is this? Oh, Predator's Perch. I've done Predator's Perch. Oh, so this I was I've known people have been talking about this on Discord. This Predator's Perch one is a bit weird. I think you have to basically be killed by the last mob, and you get teleported somewhere, and that teleport point is the last achievement, but you can only get there from being killed or something like that. Yeah. Someone was trolling when they made that one. I think that's the one anyway. Yeah, I bloody hope so. I suppose it's worth doing though, because I think there is an achievement to do all of the solo, to get all of the solo achievements. So it's like an achievement of an achievement. So I don't know whether there's any reward for that achievement, but I think there is one. Heroic. Svani. Heroic. And heroic. All of the heroics. Find all the points of interest within four. Oh yes, I haven't done that one as well. It's one of the forlorn ones. Up by the castle. It's on the second door. I haven't done that one yet, so we have to do that at some point. Apparently we've not even found all of the points of interest within Forlorn. How is that possible? Oh, I've been everywhere. Guess not. drops and the triumphs. Oh yeah, complete all points of interest quests, complete all the drop quests. Oh. Dreadfilled Transmutation Stone. Ooh, what a reward. Yes, I got a fragment. Oh, bloody hell did I bother? What else is there? Find all the points of interest within all of the zones. Oh, you get a bonus prestige point for that. That's another reason why I guess why these ones are worth doing is a lot of them do reward those bonus prestige points. We were talking about trying to find a way of getting those, so I think they are probably worth doing. I think that's it though. Oh, anyone I haven't done there? Stole a valuable piece of furniture from every heroic dungeon. What? That's a random achievement. Oh, it says heroic one, but it doesn't. It's got one ticked off the list for me, and I've not done any heroics. I stole that from a solo zone. To be fair, I haven't actually seen any other things that you can steal from solo zones, so I wonder if that was just an accidental. Oops, I made it available in a solo zone as well as the heroics, maybe. Very weird achievements in there.
Go on, take a look at the stock. You'll never beat this price in the city, I guarantee it.
All right, here's all the goods listed in the city. If you find anything you want, let me know.
Honestly, I'm just going to delete all the trade skill materials from that harvest crap. I don't see the point in keeping them. If they don't count when you pick up like a new daily, and you just have to go around picking them all up again, why bother keeping spares? They could just all go in the bin. Literally pointless. That'll do. Cool. Shiny prices are dropping. Yeah, they are. They're dropping rapidly. There are some rare ones that are worth a reasonable amount, but as you saw from that, a lot of them are coming down to almost prices you would see on Kaladin for the shinies, let alone on a live server. So. Oh, speaking of shinies, we actually had a collection to hand in, didn't we? Let's go see what we get as a reward from that. Just very briefly before we log off. Hello, collector. Yes. Ah, the flipping blue thing. Spell 135 levels of any host. No, that's terrible. That's that thing we got on beta as well, I think, that was like, oh yeah, that sounds really good, except it has like a 15-minute cooldown or something. Maybe for a non-healer character, it would be okay, but for me personally, it's gone. It's in the bin. It did. It was no more. Right. On that bombshell, I'm going to log off for the evening. Thank you all very much for joining me. I will be back tomorrow. As I say, tomorrow, hopefully. I don't know what I'm going to end up doing. Whether we run round and do the solo zones for the weekly, just to get that done and out the way, or I really need to find that NPC that offers the quest that you need to complete to start the ghosty book stuff. So I might do that first and then do the solo stuff afterwards. Anyway, something like that. One of those two things. Until tomorrow, have a good evening, everybody. Adios.